So here we are, welcome to the Fire and Black Burn Off series for YouTube. So in this series, we're going to be matching up any wood-based products that you can purchase easily from supermarkets or hardware shops, such as these. So we're here at Wickes and we're going to pop in and find some Big K heat logs.
Doesn't hurt me. You want to feel how it feels. You want to know it doesn't hurt me.
Yeah.
You want to hear about the deal we're making. To me. And if I only could make a deal with God.
These are the Big K heat logs. So I've got the infrared thermometer. I just got this from Amazon, so we'll be able to get an accurate reading. Just got to pop the batteries in and get going with it. So we've got our basket of logs here. We've got the Letko night briquettes here. They are quite crumbly and a bit dusty. You can see the shape of them here. And just for comparison, we've got our Big K heat logs here. You can say that they also get a little bit crumbly as well, which is expected. So guys, it's actually a bit chilly in here because we haven't started the burn yet. So let's get started with our head-to-head. Let's see who wins. So let's crack on with the burn off. So we're going to start with the Big K. They're coming in at £12 for 24 at the moment. That's the deal I managed to get. So it's 50p a log. The kindling burn for 3 minutes, and then I've just added the heat logs, the Big K heat logs, and we're going to temperature check that every 30 minutes. So while that's burning away nicely and I've made myself a cup of tea, just want to introduce you to this stove. This is a Henley Hazelwood double-sided stove. It's a 6.5 kilowatt output. It is really well placed here because this is a Victorian property, and it's got a double chimney breast, and it just kicks out heat really well. So we're coming up for 8 minutes almost. I'm just checking the timer. Yeah, nearly 8 minutes, and I can feel that that is heating up quite nicely now. So it's yeah, they are definitely kicking out some heat. So for this install, we went with a flexi flue liner. So that is attached to the pot hanging cowl, which is then secured to the chimney pot. and we felt, at least for this install, that the Flexi Flue Liner is more safe and efficient, as with a lot of our installs. As HETAS accredited installers and retailers and sweeps, we always look for the best option, which is always the safest option. Is this the winner? Is this the winner?
Is where I wanna be. Pick me up and turn me around. I feel numb, born with a weak heart. I guess I must be having fun. The less we say about it, the better.
So this is a half an hour temperature check. I'm making sure that I'm getting it on the same point as we did before. So that is there. So 254.5 Fahrenheit. I'm just going to do the flue. Hang on. Try again. .288 Fahrenheit on the flue that time.
And you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. Never for money, always for love.
Time is up.
Say goodnight, say goodnight.
We're an hour and a half in, guys. You can see that the embers are starting to die off, well, more than starting to die off. I'm just going to do a temperature check. It's 154.9 on the stove and 160 on the flue, Fahrenheit. So this is the 2 hour marker. We've come to the end of our first science experiment. I'm just taking the stove reading. That's gone all the way down to 133.7, and the flue is coming in at 132.8.
Home is where I want to be. I guess I'm already there. I come home. He lifted up his wings. I guess that this must be the place. Oh, and I can't tell one from another, that I find you where you find me. There was a time before we...
Now it's time to start the burn off with these Letko night briquettes. Now these are coming in at about £1 on the offer that we got, about £1 a briquette. So because we're doing cost versus heat output, so we're only going to use one where we use 2 of the big K logs.
And someone asked, this is where I'll be, where we're drifting it out. Singing in my mind. And out of all those kinds of people, you got a face with a view. And I'm just an animal looking for a home and share this same space for a minute or two. And you love me till my head stops. Love me till I'm dead. Eyes that light up, eyes look through you. Cover up the blank spot, hit me on the head. I go,
So whilst we're waiting for that to burn off, we are really interested in hearing from you if you've got any other questions that you want answered. Obviously this is just the start of a series. We often get asked by our customers after an install, you know, what's the best thing to use, so they get efficiency out of their log burners and it's all safe, etc. So we'd love to be able to help more people, and if you've got any questions at all, or any ideas of what you'd like us to cover in these mini series, we welcome them. So if anyone has got any products they want us particularly to try, maybe it's something that you've purchased before and you're wondering how it measures up to another product that you haven't tried yet, you're more than welcome to pop us in a comment at Fire and Black and just state the product, and we'll make sure we'll get that in. Here's the science bit. Although this burn off series is obviously not very scientific, it will give us a good idea of what is going to give you bang for your buck. Half an hour check now. I'm just going to do the measuring. So just taking the stove measurement. It's 117. There we go, it's creeping up. Okay, yep, 117.6. And then we'll just do the flue. That's 142 Fahrenheit.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make.
So excuse the mess out here. This is our kids storage area as well as our log storage area. If you are thinking about buying in bulk as much as you can, obviously when you do find a product that you like, this area during this series is going to be filled with different brand names, but we suggest getting hold of a few pallets. This is actually a covered area, so you want to make sure you've got somewhere dry and clear that you can store these logs if you are going to make the most of, you know, bargains really. When you can get buying in bulk, you save a bit of money that way as well. So these pallets you can pick up from builders merchants, or if you know any local contractors that would have them left over from deliveries, I'm sure they'll be more than happy to pass them over to you.
To kids from 1 to 92, although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
This is our 1 hour mark now. I'm just gonna give it a temperature check. There we are, top of the stove. Scanning. 112 Fahrenheit. And then the flue, that is 120. So this is the 1 hour mark.
To kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
That's been an hour and a half now, our time's up. So I'm just going to take a quick measure. Here we get our thermometer. The top of the stove reading is 102 Fahrenheit. And the flue is 93.4. So that is the end of this trial. So as you can see, we've come to the end of the day and we've come to the end of the burn. And we will look at these results and summarise them for you so you know a little bit more about both these products in comparison. So with the big K logs, we saw a lot of heat output at the start and there was a big surge of heat and then it died down quickly. In comparison to the Letko night briquettes, they had a slower burn and more consistent. So if you're looking at the two and you want a quick heat output that is going to die down and you're going to have to refuel quickly, then you're going to go for the big K. But if you're looking for a slower burn, maybe to take you into the evening, then Letko is the one.